Ooh, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Blood Ties. I have no idea what it's about. Generally thought it was the Lara's Nightmare, but that's something different. So we'll go with a story first. Let us begin. Right. So anyway. Just turn that down. Don't need that loud. Yes. This was on the last playthrough. We did Cold Darkness Awakes. Now on to Blood Ties, and then Lara's Nightmare. Ooh. Generally no idea what's to come. Ooh, hello.
To Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor.
We're getting kicked out.
You're required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Oh.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence.
Ooh, very
Since your
posh.
mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate.
What?
I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end.
That's
Don't
rubbish.
fight on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
Oh, isn't he posh and tough? Yes, well, get out by the weekend, yes. Oop, God. Take the chair. Ah! Move.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
Oh, hello.
That's my handwriting. My
Treasure of the
penmanship was
Ancients.
pretty good.
It was pretty good, yeah. Quite loud. Gotta look for stuff.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems.
Ooh, we're going about.
I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was.
Oh,
sitting
it's
at my
how
table in the library.
Mummy and
Her
Daddy
name
Croft got
is on
together.
here. And apparently she's been studying right next to me.
Oh.
Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint.
Did not
I
disappoint,
felt as
no.
if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children.
Oh,
I feel
naughty.
so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself
Mutually
thinking about something
stimulating.
else besides my research.
He likes big
I hope
words.
She returns for another round
Daddy
tomorrow.
Croft. That's what we'll call him, Daddy Croft. There we go.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the
Oh,
start.
hello, what's this? Anything? No, nothing in here.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL.
It looks real.
Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge.
Hmm?
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Mm-hmm. We have a map now. Anything? No. Anything? Oh, hello.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Okay, we'll nick his book.
I finally
hello.
introduced Richard to the family. It went
It's Mummy Croft.
precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas.
Who's
Of course
Atlas?
they don't approve.
Ugh.
To them, Lord Croft
Excuse
is
me.
the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being
Very
courted
posh
by a
family.
genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family.
Oh, Daddy Croft, dear oh dear.
But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect, such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man.
Aww.
It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard...
Yeah, you tell her,
It
Mum.
must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
What is that?
One of Dad's Yoruba marks, a gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Weird. God, there's loads of stuff to look for, Craig. What have we got here?
It's probably my grandfather Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin. It's Grandad Croft. Yay! Now, Grandad. And
Dad and Anna never liked wearing dresses, but the colour was nice.
oh, Anna, is Anna step? Is Anna the stepmom? I forget from the main story. I need to play it again. Well, worth a try.
Needs a combination. It's got Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
In the library. Ah, that's. Here you go.
The door to the library.
Locked. Does she not have keys to this house?
There's got to be a way through. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh. Servants' passages,
Wait,
yes. There we go.
Get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
I know. I want to have a look round first. Let's have a look at your house, shall we? Let's have the grand tour of Croft Mansion. Croft Manor Mansion. Oh, there we go.
I've reviewed the report of the therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims.
How dare you?
Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death.
Ooh.
It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse...
Oh, posh Atlas, yes. Cut you off.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword.
Bell? On the bells? Anything?
Grand Hall. Always loved playing as a kid.
It's like I've been here before. It's her house. A massive feeling. Crikey. Oh, there's the Croft here, I'm guessing.
You know the West Wing is off limits.
Sorry, I just wanted to...
We've been through.
Okay.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay there, darling.
Dad was always
A little
so
eerie.
protective of the West Wing.
The West Wing.
Locked. Need a key to open.
Master key, okay. Ah, anything in here? Everything's locked. Master key. What's this?
This belongs to if her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of
smoking.
humor.
Stop smoking. Nope, can't pick up that. Looks like a ghost. Maybe? What do we have here?
Phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising.
Rise of the Phoenix. A great Tenacious D song, if you haven't heard it. Right, okay, let's have a look. You don't even need sound, you can see it on the...
Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Oh, really? What's that?
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these.
We're nicking it.
Dad became interested in immortality myths.
Oh,
after
we
his
can't nick it. Yeah, we know. Oh, we nicked it. Okay, we're thieves now, apparently. Right, need a torch or something. Didn't look downstairs, did we? Laptop. Oh, have we been sleeping on the... I guess we've been sleeping on the sofa. Have we been sleeping on the sofa?
What are you doing sitting on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass. Thinking.
What, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about exploring faraway places. Finding adventure.
I'm sure
What
you
kid
will,
talks
my
like that?
lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Okay. Here we go again. This is...
The offer came in the post
Mummy
last week,
Mummy Croft.
and I still haven't told Richard.
Offer?
He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work.
What
Never
work?
thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin
Crikey.
in New York and travel across the United States and... Oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was
you don't do that.
Richard who objected.
Good Daddy
who
Croft.
gave- Without that painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal.
Yeah, go for it, Mum. Go
He will
on.
laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart.
It's only a year.
He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask.
What men
The
do.
discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find.
Well, we could have been painters, me and Mum. Me and Mummy Croft. What's this? Ooh. Can I get in? No, get it.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts.
Oh,
I
snake.
think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
It's a single symbol for infinity. Snake eating its own tail. Well, that was two snakes. I'm talking rubbish again. I should not try and be clever. It doesn't suit me. It doesn't work. Oh, this. Who's this?
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Could be great Granddad Croft. I'm assuming there's going to be a torch in here. Oh,
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
that's a teeny tiny flashlight. Yay!
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Into dark areas. Cool.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next.
Why does she sound
This
stoned?
old place is filled with memories and secrets.
She's getting high off
Uncle
mould.
Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't
Uncle
even
Atlas,
know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Is it just me or does that sound forced? The script she had to read from. This is what you have to say, Lara. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sticking with this. I think she was stoned. Getting happen with milk. I don't know. Right, here we go. In the servants' passages. Right here.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment,
Feel like
she's
we're Pride and Prejudiced.
controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a demone.
Demone.
Everything you do has a greater effect on us all.
What?
I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance.
God, Uncle Atlas. Come on. You always get one uncle. Ooh.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Here we go.
Say a good test of a relationship is how
many
well you
dictaphones has this guy
travel
got?
together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colours. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt
Must have a lot of dictaphones just lying around the house.
Extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her,
Good old Mummy
I've had a
Croft.
bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research.
Oh, cool.
She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan sword.
Anyway, Dad, you're going on. Daddy Croft, you're going on too much.
He asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
No, Master Key, I bet. Yeah, Master Key. Right. Down to the basement we go. Hello. Goddamn rats. More. Another letter. Atlas,
I know
goddamn
we
it.
have had our differences in recent years.
Shut up.
I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you
Oh,
go.
shut up. Ugh. Ooh.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Oh, you told me. Ooh. Another letter. Oh, hello.
I hope this missive on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief.
Is that me?
Always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged
We
her
all
when
like
she wasn't allowed to go
posh
in,
words,
of course.
don't we?
For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer.
I remember doing that.
Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside.
Hey.
Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved.
I
It
used to
took
do
us
that
an
in the old
additional
Lara
hour
Croft.
to find Lara in the grounds.
Too
I
bad.
know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation.
I remember doing that in the old.
I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Can I move this? Oh, there we go. Push it. Remember doing that in the Croft, tricking him into the fridge, jumping over him, turning around, slamming the button. Watched him trying to walk through the door. Okay, let go. Them were the days.
Scene 1. And this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know now, winning everything.
Yes, it is.
Queen, Bishop
I
6.
would play chess with our old Upton on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
Crowbar. I don't need a crowbar now, do I? Nope.
What I mean to say
Hello.
is try to the journey. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. What? Oh no! I didn't even see that.
Oh, Lara.
You should all know by now, I'm not trifled with on this board. Mate,
Oh, I am going to win.
Oh, hello. Another diary. Mummy.
Crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But
Cliche.
there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family.
Oh.
But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build.
Yeah, Mum. Stick with it, Mum. Don't get bullied. Oh, pull. Pull. Let go, Lara. Pull. Pull this as well. That was weird. Oh, another diary. God, she leaves them everywhere. They're not very good with these, are they? It's a diary page and then throw it away.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress
Winston.
Lara's birthday expedition surprise.
I thought it was Mum
It's
again.
been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organising the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorising hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts. So she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with.
Yes, anywho. Let's keep going.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favourite Bordeaux.
Ooh. More of a whiskey. No, wine. Whoa.
Dad, this is it.
Jesus.
The basement of despair.
Indeed.
Basement of
Must be
despair.
yours, for this is the only to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See this?
An ancient Egyptian.
Oh, nice.
The keepers of none disturb treasures. We must tread carefully.
I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Really? In a basement. Where traps do not belong. Ooh, it's a...
My stuffed bear. I
Stuffed
couldn't
bear.
have a tomb without a mummy.
Poor teddy bear left in the basement. For how long? Because she was mean. Dear. Which way are we going? Okay. Something on the floor. Anything else to find? Eve! No, I haven't found your wallet in here yet, don't worry. I'll keep looking.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Wire traps?
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and
Oh, okay.
water damage from the main hall above.
Nice. It's very nice keep. Fall into pieces. Break your neck. Still doing it. Using the service passage. Squeeze through. Right. Yes. Good time. I'm just going to pause it there for 2 seconds. And I will come back in a very short while. So thank you for watching. Well, if I can talk. Thank you for watching so far. And I will see you all shortly. Superdean out.